Hi guys, my name is Jamie Adcock. I'm a running coach and personal trainer who specializes in working with women. I'm joining you from Running Diva Mom studio located in downtown Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And today I have a 15-minute core workout that's specifically designed for runners. In addition to working the core, we're also going to be working the glutes, the hip flexors, as well as the ankles. No equipment is needed for today's workout. Now we're going to start on our hands and knees for a bird dog exercise. If you're limited with your knees or have knee limitations, I want you to pull out some extra cushion here or fold your mat in half. We're going to have our hands wide underneath the shoulders, knees wide underneath the hips. And we're going to bring the chest forward a bit so our back isn't rounding like this. Chin is drawn slightly to the chest. And we're going to extend our opposite arm, opposite leg. Then bring those knees wide so that your hips aren't rotating. And take that to the other side. Arms are fully extending in both directions. And the foot is flexed behind you to engage that glute back here. Again, lock the hip bones and the belly button up with your mat. Super important that the hips don't rotate here. Now again, you want the chin slightly to the chest so that the neck is neutral. You want the crown of the head in line with the bottom of the back. Give me one more each side. And relax. Now we're going to go onto our stomach into Superman with ankle flexion and dorsiflexion. If you're experiencing back pain, I would advise you against completing this exercise. Now we're going to go on our stomach. Our toes are pointed beneath us, arms extended out in front of us with a slight bend at the elbow. Your forehead is on the mat so that the neck is neutral. Now we're going to lift the head up. You're still looking down. Lift the toes up, knees up, thighs up, and then those arms come up a bit too. We're going to hold here on the hip bones as we flex the feet. Stay here as you point the toes and then lower. Again, lift everything up, knees up, thighs up, flex the feet, point the toes and lower. Super important to try to lift the upper leg up along with the lower leg. We're working on increasing the range of our motion of our ankles. It's really going to help with tight calves. This one's good if you have shin splints here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Give me one more. And relax. Now, join me on your back. We're going to go into glute bridges, working the core and the glutes. Legs are bent with your feet placed directly underneath your knees. You want those shins perpendicular to the ground. Fingertips are down at the ground by your feet, but you shouldn't be able to reach the feet. Roll the shoulders underneath you, and we're going to push our hips towards our feet and up until those glutes engage back here, and then release the glutes and lower. Hips leave your body and lift. Hips leave your body and lower. You want to really make sure as you push those hips away that you're engaging the glutes and not using your lower back to do the lifting. Now you might need to widen your stance with your feet or walk the feet towards the front of your mat to make that glute engagement happen. That's also going to make sure that your knees aren't moving laterally or forward over your toes. Inhale up. Exhale down. At the top, you want your shoulders, hip bones, and knees aligned, making your torso and your back straight. Give me two more. One more. And relax. Now we're going to stay on our back for the McGill crunch. Now this one's good if you have back pain. We're going to slide our hands underneath our back, but make sure you're filling in the gap and not creating an excessive arch. We're going to keep our left leg bent as we extend the right. That foot is flexed and the leg is at the ground. Now, your shoulders, elbows, and lower back are going to stay on the ground as well as your legs. We're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders into a neutral position and hold for 5 seconds. So tuck that chin in, giving yourself a couple of chins here, and lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Belly button into those hands. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now let's switch legs. Core to the floor, chin to the chest, no bending at the neck as you lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switch sides. And exhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Switch legs again. And lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Let's do one more each side. And breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe in. Let's finish here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now let's switch legs one more time. And now you're going to point the toes on that extended leg. We're going to gently bring our fingertips behind the ears. Your elbows are wide at the floor. We're going to do a crunch hold here as we do 10 single leg lifts with that extended leg. You're going to pull the belly button to the mat. Give yourself a double chin again and lift the head, neck, and shoulders up with those elbows wide. We're going to hold here as we lift one leg up and all the way down. Give me 9 more. If you're unable to hold this position for the duration of the movement, you can also alternate the crunch with the leg lift. Body weight's in that planted heel. Give me 5 more. Soft bend at the knee. Toes are pointed. Elbows are wide. 1 more. And relax the head, neck, shoulders, and elbows. Now, keep the arms as they are. We're going to switch legs. Use the hip flexor and core here. Pull the core to the floor, chin to the chest. Lift the head, neck, shoulders, and elbows. And we're going to do 10 over here. Soft bend in the knee. Lower back, mid back are down. Upper back is up. All right, give me 5 more. Make sure those elbows aren't coming forward towards your lap. Make sure you're not holding pressure in the neck. 3 more, you've got this. Last one, and relax. All right, this next exercise should feel pretty good. We're going to do glute bridges, but we're going to add an overhead reacher arm extension. Legs are bent with the feet nice and wide. You're going to need room overhead. Fingertips start down by your feet, but again, you shouldn't be able to reach them. Drive the heels down and the toes remain down as you push those hips away and up. Again, knees, hips, shoulders aligned. Now bring those arms over the head. Can you bring them all the way to the floor if you don't have shoulder limitations? Now keep those hips high as you bring those fingertips up. Once those fingertips reach your knees, that's where you're going to release the glutes and lower your torso. Give me 4 more like that. Body weight's in the heels, not the toes, but again, those toes remain down. Inhale up, 2 more. Here's your last one. And relax. Now we're going to go into a bent knee crunch, stretching out that hip, super important for runners. We're going to keep one leg bent. The other foot is going to go on its side and rest on that thigh. Now you're going to gently push that knee away towards your foot. Feel that nice stretch there? Now gently come to this familiar position, fingertips behind the ears, elbows wide. Pull the core to the floor again, give yourself a double chin and lift both shoulders up 4 to 6 inches and come down. Again, lift 4 to 6 inches and come down. Don't forget to breathe here. We're exhaling up, inhaling down. Show me 5 more as you push that knee away. Lead with the chest, not with your chin. Last one. And relax. Now bend that leg and then rest the other on your thigh. Gently apply pressure to the knee. Fingertips gently place here. Elbow is starting at the floor. Core to the floor, chin to the chest. Both shoulders lift. Both shoulders lower. That elbow lifts. That elbow lowers. Exhale up. Inhale down. And keep pushing that knee away gently without pushing into pain. All right, show me 5 more. Tuck that chin in for 3, 2, last one, and relax. Now we're going to go into more glute bridges, but we're going to get a nice stretch in the adductors, the inner thighs. You're going to take your knees wide and your feet are together beneath you. So glue those heels together and glue the toes together. And we're going to drop our bottom as close as we can get them to our feet. Drop those knees wide, fingertips are down by your feet. Push those feet together, shoulders down as you push the hips away and up. Keep the knees wide, and then the hips come away and down. Again, making sure you're using your glutes, not your lower back. Inhale up, exhale down. And try to keep those knees low and wide for 5. Give me 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's bend those legs and stay on our back. Feet are directly underneath the knees. We're going to do single leg marching feet here. Tilt the pelvis down and back. No space behind the back. And we're going to take our right leg. Keep it at 90 degrees as that knee comes close to the chest. And then you're going to tap that foot all the way to the mat. Give me 9 more like that. As that knee lifts, the head, neck, and shoulders aren't moving. Keep pulling that core behind you. Three more, and then we're going to hold that elevated position. Last one. All right, let's hold here. Now we're holding that leg at 90 degrees as we do outward foot circles, working on mobility of that ankle. You're painting with your toes. Now let's try and reverse directions. Pull the core to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now let's do the other side. Lift that knee 90 degrees. Tap the entire foot to your mat. No movement at the head, neck, or shoulders, and no arch in the back. Use that hip flexor in your core to lift and lower. Give me 5 more, and then we're going to hold that elevated position. All right, let's hold here. We're going to go into outward foot circles here. Mobility may be different on this side. All right, now let's reverse directions. Tilt the pelvis down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now let's extend your legs and point the toes. Gently draw those arms over your head to the ground. Tilt the pelvis down and back to eliminate space. Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, that's just a quick and easy 15-minute core routine that you can use to enhance your running program. For a stronger, longer workout, you can repeat the routine one more time for a nice, strong 30-minute workout. Thanks so much for joining me today, and have a great workout.